Welcome back to Up North at 4. We are starting a new segment today.
Yes.
And it's featuring our own advice columnist, Agnes Kozina. It's called Ask Agnes. You can bring up the first graphic. Ask Agnes, I found this picture on the internet, and Agnes gave me permission to use it. Send your questions to Kozina at WJFW.com.
Willing to take them, yep.
To the first question.
It's very Vanna.
Dear Agnes, I keep a pristine lawn. My neighbor's leaves keep getting in my yard. He won't rake them. How can I tell him to please rake his yard?
So I think I would ask him nicely. And, you know, if it's the first time that it happens, I think I would ask him nicely. If he's still not budgeting, I think I would offer to help him rake his lawn.
That's a bold move.
That's very kind
Which
of
would be, yeah, because, you know, sometimes people are opinionated, or maybe he doesn't want to, or is having a bad day. So the first time might not go so well, you know, by asking him. He might get defensive, or he might be angry. So then the second time around, I come back and I offer to help him.
But there's that awkward moment where you're like raking his yard and he's raking his yard. You know what I mean?
And then you're bonding.
Or that shouldn't be your job, it should be his.
But what if the first time he's just like not having it, you know, and then because you don't know what his
I don't know. I would be too uncomfortable.
I would offer the second time because I'd rather not keep going into arguments. And then if he sees me offering to help him, maybe then he'll finally budge and be like, hey, you know what? I got this.
I think I would grab a chainsaw and cut down all of his trees.
Jeff, there's a reason why it's called Ask Agnes and not Ask Jeff.
I have opinions too.
That's pretty good advice, Jeff. All right, let's go to question number 2. This one, Agnes, I think will be a little bit more in your wheelhouse. My boyfriend can't make any food. Like mac and cheese is too much for him. His diet consists of fast food, frozen pizza, and Pop-Tarts. How can I get him to make real food?
Wow, that is a really hard one because I cook, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm the greatest cook, but, you know, I would probably offer to teach him or actually start cooking with him so he learns and picks up a couple tricks.
That's good. That's good.
And then maybe even, if he really likes it, maybe even offer to pay for a culinary course for him so he could up me and become a better cooker than I am.
And you love to cook. Your dishes are always good. If he tastes some of those, right?
Yeah.
He may be hooked on, hey, eating well is good for me.
But maybe, like, what if he's just too lazy? Like, he's too busy playing, you know, Call of Duty, World of Halo, you know?
And if he wouldn't want to cook, well, then I guess, I mean, there has to be some kind of compromise. So, like, if I'm doing all the cooking, you got to do the dishes or do something else. If he really doesn't like to cook. And then, if he really doesn't want to cook at all, I would probably hire a chef to do the cooking for us.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so step 1 is try to convince him.
Because I would probably get so tired of cooking all the time.
No one watching can hire a chef. Maybe 1% of people.
I thought I knew you, but now I question that.
I come with surprises sometimes.
We know.
All right, so my boyfriend only eats Pop-Tarts, so we're going to hire a personal chef.
Well, because if he doesn't want to cook at all, let's say I ask the first time, you know, second, I do all these things, right?
Is he going to pay for the chef?
I would hope so, yes. If not, we'll split it. We'll split it.
Should not be the strategy, though.
We'll split the cost for the chef, because what if I get so restless and tired from cooking so much because he just doesn't want to cook?
I know.
So then I don't want to force him if he really doesn't want to, you know? But it becomes too much.
He can't live on Pop-Tarts the rest of
I think he's...
And then he can't, right? And then what if my cooking, I become tired?
Then he'll get like...
and then maybe I cave in and order.
He eats Pop-Tarts the rest of his life.
Or get a chef.
Then he'll gain a bunch of weight.
Get a chef or okay. Sorry.
Unless it's really good cheesecake, you know. I love cheesecake.
Okay, so how do we get it? Let's go to the third question.
Baking.
Let's go to the third question. I don't know if we've given very good advice.
Baking.
We've got another question here. Okay, Agnes. So, dear Agnes, I'm a guy, and there's a girl I like at the gym, and I want to ask her on a date, but I don't know if she's interested, and I want to be respectful. What should I do?
Oh, wow. You know, this is a really tough question.
It is. It's tough for guys out there sometimes.
Yes. You know, because I would always, you know, with my gym, going to the gym, I would always get, you know, asked out, and it makes it, you feel, you know, uncomfortable sometimes and awkward. Well, it depends, because like, what if you're not interested, and what if, you know, it's weird. I think I would probably, or I think I would tell him to Approach her after the gym session is over.
Okay. So
after you're
have
both
her
done working
stalk
out.
her and wait.
Well,
till
not
she's...
stalk her out, really.
All right,
not
let's
stalk
come back. Let's come back. We're going to take a commercial. We'll have some better advice. We'll be right back.
Will we?
You can't have him wait for...